Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Paul Myers leads the team at OPS. So he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks. He'll barrel up the baseball. He'll hit the ball in the gaps. He'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher. Yeah, I want to see how he handles left-handed hitters in this lineup today because coming in, lefties are batting over 300 on the year against him. So he's going to have to figure something out to get inside, keep them from getting their arms extended, and then once conscious of the inside pitch, be able to go with something away and finish them off.
Close but called a ball. And it's 3-0.
Third pitch of this ball game, that one right in the zone. But it's called for a ball, man. That's frustrating, but you got to stay focused. Keep making that pitch. You're going to get the strike call.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That clips the corner. And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here's Trey Turner. A 5-hit ball game yesterday, so we'll see how he backs it up here. First pitch misses. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. The pitch. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 13th home run of the season. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Bryce Harper to the plate. 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. Inside corner for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next offering is down low. And the pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 3. And a pitch. There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in game 1 of 2 in the series. And that is there. Harper frustrated as he's rung up on strikes, and he lets the plate umpire know it.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Brett Myers getting ready to hit.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Gets the call. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One out, base is empty. Off the plate, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Here comes a pitch. And that's in the dirt. And now 3-2. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate. Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
JT Realmuto steps in. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. That catches the top part of the zone, and the count is 0-2. First inning going a bit long, 23 pitches to this point. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Line drive, come on. And let's take a look at the lineup. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Nick Castellanos stands in now and watches strike 1. Now snap throw to first, and he's back in safely. Two outs.
1-1.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And now the lefty. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now, Edmundo Sosa. Fastball for a strike. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that's outside. And that's ball 3. Bryson Stott next to bat for Philadelphia. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So 2 down. This is Bryson Stott. Strike 1.
0-1.
Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. So 40 pitches already. Still just in the first inning. Got him. They limit the damage here. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Aaron Nola. What do you have on him?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the veteran outfielder, Starling Marte. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Next offering is downstairs. Base knock right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Marsh makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting third.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Starling Marte.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The 0-1. Foul ball there. The pitch. He goes down looking. Matt Walsh up now for the Mets. There's a strike at the knees.
1-1. 1 strike.
Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out.
He swung over top of the curveball. Mets leave 1, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Queens, here's the left fielder, Brandon Marsh. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle.
So the Philly batting order turns over, and digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That misses. Ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Kicks and deals. And a 4-pitch walk.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
See, I think just our presence is the present. Trey Turner at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, no strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. That's a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And here it comes. Lifted in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The first baseman, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper. Struck out looking in his first at bat. That one inside. Ball 1. In there at the knees for a strike. The Phils trying to break this one open here at the top of the second. Next pitch downstairs. 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kicks and fires. That one misses. Now 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Strike on the outside, and now it's 3-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Going, gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Home run number 10 on the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Here's the center fielder, Brett Myers. In there, and it's 0-1.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
There's a strike at the knees. One down, base is empty. That's inside, and the count is 1-2. That's inside. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Myers, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next offering is down low.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Quintana keeping an eye on him.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Goes down looking. Man at first. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Step off throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Ball to strike. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch is in the dirt, 2-2. At the belt and fires. Now it's 3-2. Caught him looking for the K. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And that one is inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Nola, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Just missed. The wind and the pitch. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Nabs it, and that is the third out of the inning. And we're back at the plate. Edmundo Sosa.
Edmundo.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
0-1 now.
Oh.
Well, these Phillies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
To third, Beatty. Yet he beats the throw. He's safe.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there, going 1.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Left-hand batter waits. Right through there for a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Joey Lucchesi appears to be getting loose. Hauser also throwing. Sosa on at first. Nobody out. Foul ball, still 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. The punch out there. 1 out.
Now batting.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
Marsh.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
The pitch. Strike 2.
0-2.
And ball 1. And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. The pitch.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Schwarber up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike on the inside corner. And another ball. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Nimmo going back on it. Leaping, and it's gone. It just got out of here. It's 7-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Quintana won't go any further, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Joey Lucchesi. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Lucchesi.
And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in there for strike one. The wide to kick the pitch. Just missed. And a curve drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And a curve misses outside.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Just missing there. And now it's 3-2. Bryce Harper on deck for the Phillies. 2 outs. Back up the. Oh, that got him. Throw not in time, and he's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
So man aboard. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Lucchesi checks over to first, and he's back. And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike. 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Two runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. Sets him down on strikes. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now 7-0. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
Nola back to work.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a miss, and a count even at 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the righty deals. And down on strikes. And now 1 away.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Brett Beatty in the box now. No balls and a strike. The Phillies up big in this one here in the last half of the 3rd. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over. Starling Marte up to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the 1st with a single. Up and in. 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in game 1 of 2 in the series. Righty to the plate. And a ground ball to first. Harper takes it to the bag, and the Mets go 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 7 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, new inning getting started. Now here's the switch inning power threat, Brett Myers. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Pitch misses, and now 3-0. And there's the automatic.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 3-1. And he walked him.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
Man at first, and now the catcher comes up to him. JT Realmuto. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Snap throw to first. Myers back in standing. The pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. And 1-1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Got him swinging.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. 1 for 2. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Now snap throw to first.
No, he's
and
in
he
there.
dives
Strike.
back in safely. Myers stands at first with 1 out. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. It's 8-0. Castellanos into second, and he's got a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Edmundo Sosa.
One out, runner at second. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a base hit around third. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline.
Hey.
And they now lead by 9.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And there's a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Step off throw to first, and he's back safely. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And a pitch. And that one is in for a strike. Three one, and he couldn't come up with it.
Just missed there. Ooh, how would you describe your strike zone?
Kind of like a Weeble, large. 2 on with 1 out, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Pitch misses inside, ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and
Calls it in, 2 away. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 9 and the Mets nothing. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 4th, digging in, Jeff McNeil. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, the second baseman.
And stepping in for New York, Paul Myers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Fastball for a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
The batter, the center fielder, Matt.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Matt Walsh. Struck out swinging his first time. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
2 outs, base is empty. In the air, left field. Marsh sizes this one up, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. The lefty fires. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Schwarber, multi-time All-Star, 31 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Whips it to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Trey.
And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Harper in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 11-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Adrian Hauser gets the ball now.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 1 out, nobody on. Brett Myers stands in for the Phillies. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Just missed. The Phils up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, JT
Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch, not close. popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez makes the catch, and that is that. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. Last half of the fifth coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman.
Well, Boog, it didn't take very long for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023. Well, these Mets being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. Two strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Late on that fastball.
0-2.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
He swings and fouls one off.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
The other way. Marsh puts it away, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Mets. They trail in this one 11-0. And we're back. To the batter now, Nick Castellanos.
Number 8, Nick Castellanos.
Hauser back to work. Line drive, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And here is Edmundo Sosa. The 0-1. That's out to center field. Walsh brings it in with a nice running grab.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And the right-hander deals. And that one missing low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Second and third here. 1 away. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Two on, one out. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
No ball. One strike.
Right-handed reliever. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Back-to-back singles. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on.
So one out with two aboard. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
And the pitch. Marsh on third. Schwarber at first. One gone. That's a little bit low. In the air, out towards left center. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. The tag, safe. And the lead continues to grow.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Jake Diekman gets the call from the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's going to be Bryce Harper. He's already homered twice, the last one back in the 5th.
Just seems like he can't miss right now, seeing the baseball as well as anyone on the field. Now, I know the odds are against him, but who's going to bet against this guy right now?
And the first offering is not close. In there at the knees. And another ball. Two outs. That one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one off the mark, and the count is filled up. Brett Myers up next. Three-two. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Phillies lead this one 14-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Francisco Alvarez. The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Into center. Myers under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman.
So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. Caught looking his first time up.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the sixth. And it's even up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Marsh makes the grab for the second out.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Starling Marte. Just off the outside edge, and that is ball one. And that one fouled off. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of 2 in the series. And there's a hit.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter.
Dominant performance for him today, Boone. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Jeff McNeil stands in. His righty-lefty splits there. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Mets strand 1, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Back here at Citi Field, top of inning number 7, leading off Brett Myers. The pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brooks Raley, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Bickford, a right-hander, loosening up as well. And a pitch. And it's fouled away.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Kicks and fires. That one just misses, and that's ball 2. He goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And now JT Realmuto. And that one clips the corner. One down, base is empty. And the slider just misses. Fastball for a strike.
1-2.
The pitch.
That's
Got
three.
him looking. And there's 2 down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now Edmundo Sosa. And a strike in there.
No ball. 1 strike.
The pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Marte squeezes it, and that is that. Phillies strand 1, but they're still on cruise control, 14-0. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Paul Myers. And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. And here it comes. On the ground, right side. And he can't come up with it. To first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for the Mets, Matt Walsh. Bounce to the right. And that chance handled. Whips it to first on the run. And safe. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
It's a good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
Fought off foul. The Phillies up big in this one. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. Ball 1 there. 1-2 now. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Nimmo in the box again, takes a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In comes the runner from third, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. In the air, right side. Castellanos gets under it. That's out number 2. Francisco Alvarez will hit next.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Alvarez.
Out to short. Tosses across the first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We look ahead to inning number 8. Phillies on top, 14-1. Ready to begin the eighth. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
And a pitch. Diekman in his 12th season, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. This one in the air. Lindor makes the grab, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Back to the top of the lineup and digging in for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the eighth. And another ball. Movement in the bullpen. Adam Ottavino getting ready to go. Left-hand hitter waits. That one is upstairs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
And there's ball four.
The batter, the shortstop.
Next to hit, Trey Turner. 4 for 4. He singled 3 times and hit a homer. The shortstop takes a ball.
1-0.
Marsh, the lead runner out at second. Schwarber over at first with one away. Wouldn't chase that time. That one missed. The pitch.
3-1.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nimmo makes the grab. 2 down. Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies.
Bryce Harper.
And a good eye there. And that's outside. And it's 2-0. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Now a screamer into the outfield. Wall racing over to make the catch. On to the bottom of the eighth. And now Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, Brett.
The pitch.
Beatty.
And first offering is fouled off. Nola into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Just off the outside edge. Going to count 1-2. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Right-hander kicks, deals. A little bit high. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
The right fielder, number 6.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Marte stands in now and watches strike 1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that is a foul ball.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0-for-3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
McNeil.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to first, could be 2, and he handles it himself for the out. To second, tag, safe. So they get one at first, but can't complete the double play. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Paul Myers. 0-for-3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one is lifted in the air. Myers makes the catch, and that'll do it. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Bickford. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 50, Phil Bickford.
Brett Myers digs in now. I think when you contemplate him
Myers
as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now
fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. This to third. Beatty to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Brooks Raley, the left-hander, up and throwing. Ottavino also getting ready. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4-5-6 coming up. The Phillies lead it 14-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Orion Kerkering.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And stepping in for New York, Matt Walsh. 1 for 3. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum pop.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. That's hard hit on the line. Marsh makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Cut off. Throw to third. He's in there.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it. But sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Nimmo batting with 1 down. Takes a strike. The Mets with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And the 0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Left-hand batter waits. Fly ball down the line. Marsh moves under it. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And it's 14-2. So it's their last chance in this one. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Lindor.
Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The Phils up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. The Mets down to their final strike. Got it. And the crowd goes home disappointed as this one draws to a close.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling. It's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can. Perhaps push it up to double digits.
14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 30.